hang on. Give me a second. Hmm. I see. We might run into some situations later on. Actually, give me a second. I need to check something. There. Okay. So, I'll be starting a bit earlier today. It's not much of a difference. Just that. Hmm. Um. I just can't wait to get this started. So, today we'll be doing a art stream since I honestly have no idea of what else I can do at the moment that would seem to help me and my project. So I decided to work on this. This is a little something that I have been working on for quite a while. This is my hand that I'm trying to make for a later purpose, and I can't use it right now besides it being some kind of art or a meme later on. So today we'll be continuing on the process of making the rest. I already have the palm kind of there. I just need the fingers and some other things to be aware of, and then we should be done with it, I guess. So so here's the thing. I'm can't hear myself right now. That's mostly because for throughout most of the day I've been with my headphones on, and I haven't taken a break from that. So if there's any um, errors in my speech that it's technical, I will not be aware of at the moment. I should try to be so beforehand. But we're here already, so hopefully there's nothing much will go on later on. So yeah, so let's get this started. So I already have 4 minutes of this in made, but we still have much more to do. And this is an ordinary hand. It's difficult enough, I believe, but I have no experience in making hands, and worse, this is technical a technical hand. I will bring logic into this once I have enough of it made to add logic to it, and I have nothing else to say at the moment. So each layer right here represents a different part. The palm, the hand, I mean the palm, the fingers, and what I believe the gears. Let's go with gears at the moment. But not to worry, I will bring some music into this as well. So to make sure nothing goes sounds too boring. So let's see. This should be yes. This seems to be a good one. So let's see if it's how it goes. Just let the tune fill your mind. Let it travel through your body. Deep breaths in and out. In and out, and in. One more time. In, out. Okay. From here, let's get started then. So what I have so far is one thumb completed, mostly completed. I will be working on the rest of it right now. As soon as I figure out the right measurements for it. And for that I use this, my first drawing of it. The the arm connected to it is not the final product. It's just a rush piece right there, but nonetheless it's still good. I try to keep most of it in the newer version, and I think it will. It's somewhat pretty good, I believe. Might do some changes to it later, but it's my art, so I'll see how fitting it is when I see it. So this is what I have, and this is what I need to deal with. Hard to see it, but well, it might not be that hard. There's a big difference between this one and the old one. This thing was separate, mostly. No, but I believe we can make this work. After all, the first one was just a rush. We just gave it what I gave it what it needed, but I didn't give what it wanted. No, that should be the other way around. Still fits somehow. So we are going to need this. No, not that one. This one. We're gonna finish making the right size of the line right here. This is the right layer. No, this is not the right layer. This is. Hang on, let me make sure that. Okay, here we are, right layer. So the thumb needs to be bigger than the circle right here, and this needs to be a bit bigger too. Okay, I'm using the wrong one now. I need something else. This a bit big, but let's see if we can bring it down a notch till we get the there. That seems about right. Either way, this is just still a sketch, not the final art. I need about 3 confirmations before I can make the final line. This is the second one. Now that we have this, I need to find there. The next placement. Uh, for a second, I thought this would be easier, but no, something's off. Or maybe not. Let's clear off the rest of the piece and see how it goes, how it looks afterwards. We have no need for this any longer. We have what we want. This method of hand drawing, I might use it for later projects as well. It does seem to be quite useful, so I will try it next in the next ones. I am not sure if being able to create other people's drawings will be something that I will do in the future, at least not in the foreseeable future. I can barely do my own, so I doubt I'll be able to do someone else's. Well, at least I know that about myself, but it might change later on. Oh, so this needs to be smaller. And that should make it work. Well, we still need this to be removed, and it's placed somewhere else. Here. There you are. Oops, I should be careful with this pen. Now let's go to your rightful place. Don't worry, I'll bring it back. Just clearing a path, that's all. That looks okay. I might need to change the lower part to fit it. That's something right there. It could be also that I am looking smaller, but according to this, we should be fine. Okay, so when this line will move up, I'm trying to see how the movement would be in my head. Yes, I think that we can just keep it like that. We just need to do a bit of tweaking with the thumb right here. Actually, I see no fear in crossing the lines. That's the thing that held me back. was crossing the lines, but then I realized that this part right here crosses the line. So a bit lower, maybe at the angle right there, a bit more to the left, a bit high, and that should do it. You still got it. Okay, let's clear out the layer and see what we got. Okay, this one. And this one as well. Shrink the eraser a bit, and that's enough. A bit more over here. And another one over here. Just clean up a bit pieces from the other layers. Okay, let's return to this one. Okay, so here we have the, oh wait, we almost have the final product. Just erase that in here. There we go. I'll wait on this part as well. Okay, I should probably hold my words till I make sure they're accurate to the situation. Yeah, that fits, I guess. I better be careful and not break the pen. Okay, that's I could use a bit more space, and maybe make this circle, make the gear right here a bit bigger. So maybe if we give it we increase the size, since there's also plenty of space for it right there. So if we can what should we do with this? Okay, so we'll give us some space to see, and then we'll take the lasso. No, we need to first remove this part right here. Remove this circle right here. You want to keep that in place. Keep this separate. We're going to separate the finger from its gear. To make sure we get a nice clean cut. We can go outside the line. Yes, we're just removing that from here. We have enough room to do what we need to do right there. Yes. Now let's work on collecting the right pieces as well, or else only part of it, part of the finger will come off, and we have a lot to cover. Okay, that's most of it. Here's the last chunk. Making sure we don't take unnecessary materials. Also, feels it feels right. Alright, we have what we want. Now let's remove it. Oh. Well, actually, we can use this to our advantage. We can replace those gears as well if we need to. So let's move that right there, a bit lower, a bit higher, and more to the. It can still be moved. So let's take a closer look at what we're working at, and perspective mode, and there. That should be good right there. So what's next? How do we handle the next part right here? Let's see how big we first needed. The gears are over here. I should look for those from the beginning. So we take this and then we step back and then move it. We need to find a nice size that takes enough of the hand, at the same time doesn't take all of it, along with the we need to find the right ratio. Yes, those are the terms. Find the right ratio of hand and gear along with the finger, I mean the thumb. Man, actually, if you don't mind me, this music is getting me sleepy. I don't need to, and I'm not in the mood for sleep. Let's lay down it right here, and then excuse me. I'm gonna find some um different music. What do you have? What do you have? Please tell me you're not a clickbait with just the name, not copyright, but actually have copyright in them. Gaming music, nah, that's too much. Soft music. Are you really free? Because you sound tempting. No, you're too small. You're probably not. I do have my personal favorite playlist, but none from this. But all the songs that I heard around it will probably be copyrighted. So. Mm, hard. we landed on this one, Neo Metropolis. Let's see how you work out. It works. It's not the muse that's the problem, it's just me as well. Yeah. No, not right now. Not right now. We can do this. We can do this. So we have this placement right here, and we can see if we uh, what other changes. To be honest, it kind of looked right where it was. That looks about right. Let me go down here and clean up the space around it. Right. Okay, so let's do this. You're also in here, and this. That doesn't look right either. That's maybe it's a bit too high. Return to there. Let's see if we can move it a bit further down. Dash. Okay, let's try that. Let's move to this floor. Actually, we need to take care of this first. Okay, so we will clean up again, and also make a new line up there. It actually it kind of fits right there where it is. Just needs some excuse me. It just needs a bit more work around it. Yes, it needs something. So it needs. What can we give it? What can we give it? It works perfectly right there. Does it though? Does it really? Let's move things a bit right here. Okay, let's move this over here. I guess we're gonna need to do it a bit bigger now. In fact, we might have to restart the whole finger process. Excuse me for a bit. Okay, I'm back. So it seems that this might not be, will no longer be the right finger. We can still keep it, but it will need some, it's going to need some changes, I believe, if we are to make this work. Since we're going to be using our dirt and making it for inspection first before we finish. So let's get this started then. One piece at a time. We'll work with the finger right here, and then we'll work with the rest of the hand. Okay, so we definitely are going to need a new finger right here that fits with this new angle that we're working with. I have a feeling that for this one we can, for right here, we can probably make another line in between this and that. Maybe a small one, or make it a shadow on it. But well, no, we won't know until the end of it. So let's get it done. Working with red right here. You're still on. Okay, so it needs to feel natural, somewhat natural. We'll work with how it fits, and then how it's supposed to fit. And that is like this. Needs to be a bit more even. No, I'll go back. That works. let's keep it like that for now. We'll do some changes later. Now let's do some cleanup. Okay, so right here we need to clean all of this up. We can do this faster, but we don't want to risk the other parts as well. Sorry to prick up the reunion, but we got some changes to do. Yes, I'm starting to feel like this right here is it. Okay. This tiny gear right here needs a new spot to be in. We can make you a bit bigger, a tiny bit smaller, and there we go. Let's do a bit more cleanup right here and see how the final of this part is, how the finale of this episode is. Down here as well. You know, I just realized that I don't really need those fingers to be all that symmetrical there, but it does give it a nice look. Now the thumb looks nice. Now the rest of the hand might need to be a bit more bulked up, but that will be handled later as well. Now then, what do we have here? A bit of this, a bit of this right here, and then the whole thing right here. And what do we have? Excellency. Alright, let's continue with the next part. This is the layer of the fingers, right? So let's make a finger. Though there might be a bit of a difficulty with that, we just right here we have a good line where the gears, where the finger and the hand are connected. That is nice, but right here it's doesn't seem to be the right one. It's a bit too small for my liking. We need to increase the range on this side once we find how big we truly wanted using this right here. Okay. Let's create the finger again. Okay, we're starting from that side, so I run this like this, a bit more like that, and I believe we can there. That looks almost that's about there. We just need to do what I said before and increase the size of this. Let's start right here then. From there to right here. Seems about to hold the right amount. Let's decrease that, or else we'll raise the whole thing. Now a bit more right here. Too much. We can still. Okay. A bit more and we're just about done. Some leftovers right here. There. I believe we can make the rest of the hand a bit bigger. That's my tricks. The problem that I'm feeling right here. And again. Okay, we're done with that. Actually, we're not done. Actually, we just forgot this part right here. We still have? Yes, we still have music to go. That's mean right there. Let's see how that appears to be. If we're gonna do any changes, now would be the time to do so. And I really wish I can travel a bit more and see the old sites I went to. Something else to deal with. That could work. should thought of this from the beginning. Instead of making it even, I can just quickly make my move. Yes, we have it. We have it. That's what I needed. Some details. And we got the right one right there. Let's gonna do the same with this one right here. Only a bit bigger. And this. No. Ah, yes. That seems to do the trick. We have found it. We have. Now let's get to work with the rest. We have the time, I believe. Well, either way, we have done extraordinary with this. Sometimes it's not about waiting for the next piece, it's about doing the next piece right now. Now we have it. Now we need to continue with the rest as well. So we have around 6:42, so that means we end at 7. So that will be around like the 18 minutes. We got 18 minutes left, so let's see what else we can do aside from everything else. So I suggest before we work on the other fingers, let's work on the foundation, and that is the hand. I mean the palm. That is the foundation of the hand. The palm is the foundation of the hand, and that needs to be worked with before we move on to the next one. So I'm during my time off screen, I managed to split the hand into multiple parts to allow the logical flexibility onto it. We will then right now, before we go, we will work on making the finalized sketch for it, for each piece right here, starting with the one right there. Let's get started then. I'm wondering whether should we. Nah, I was about to say we can add another layer and then draw over this, but that will be too much work. So it goes under it. Alright, let's start with making this more visible. We'll start right there, right, another right here. Yes, and one right there. Yeah, we all draw differently, and we can each make our own sketches of our finer art. This is how I make mine. I'm okay. That's should do it. Let's now do the cleanup. Yes, a lot of it right here. What else do you have in that playlist of yours? They have something like this. I'll take it. If we try to take any more, we'll probably actually we can, let's go a bit more mini right here. Another piece right here. Just removing all of this. Enough. Up. No, a bit. Go up, then down. Okay, that's it. Now the one on top right here. We'll start from there and continue a bit higher. From there, if something seems off, we have the chance to clear it and make it again with more ease the next time. A bit of an off shot there. Now the cleanup, and after this one we'll just do the line and then the cleanup afterwards, but it would take too long. I'm kind of liking this a bit. If you see it right there, I want to do something like that with the pardon me. I was about to say that do this right here on this blue lines right here with the orange, but a bit more professional than just something random that happened. Okay, that's the second part. Next, we'll do the one. No, we'll do the one outside first. We'll do this big piece right here. Start. Oh, I thought they were asking a question, and now I see they really are. That's a bit too soon for that line. Almost there. And then the final one, it's right there. Now for this one, we will continue doing the same strategy as before. Clean up afterwards, because if we just do clean up for a while, then it's going to seem a bit boring afterwards. So we're just gonna do something. Continue what we were doing before. Let's increase the size. Okay, your hard pen, yes. There's a big piece right here. Well, this could be done by the time I give out the other gifts. I'm not sure. If it is, it is, but it might be like the outline at best. But with the outlines, I can quickly give it the right colors to it. So if we make the outlines, maybe this will be the gift. And I might not give it the right colors at the all at the right time. And I mean immediately. I will probably give it the colors of my first model. If you saw what we did last time, we did a bit of a remodeling on my character and making him a bit more festive. I was hoping as well to give you guys his lore as well, but I didn't manage to write a book, a biography, nor for some storytelling. I guess I might not be able to make it for this as well, but who knows, maybe I will. But I'm barely even where to even start. I have the draft in my mind. I just need to write it on paper or on here. I need to find the right environment, the right things around me to make that click. That should be good enough until we can do this. I will do this later. I mean, and also instead of raids, we're just gonna be doing host, because I'm pretty sure that haven't checked at all if someone was here or not. So, and I checked. Well, I guess I will go to host instead. So, I hope you guys will have enjoyed this. I'm not leaving yet. We still got a few seconds left. I'm just gonna do quickly the triangle right here in the middle of the hand, and then we'll be on our way. Up. There. Now we can start working on being on our way. So everyone, I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. And to be honest, I believe we've done quite a lot of work, despite the fingers still not being done. But we're working on it. We'll get there. We'll get there. Nonetheless, it was fun doing this. It almost made me forget about the bit of pain I have. So excuse me. So yes, so we'll be on our way then. Let's find someone to host. Please tell me you have someone. You are all great potentials, but I'm looking for someone specifically a newcomer that I've been hoping to catch one of these days. And it seems that we missed him. Darn. So, who should we, we've been here for a while. I think I have someone in mind. No, but I want something else to add, not, where's the host one? Do you have host? There. Host channel. Now we can do this. So we're about to go to host, and the one the one I'm going to host is a bit of a rancher, someone who takes care of the field. I'm talking about Cowgirl. She is playing Slime Rancher. I've seen that game before, and it's quite interesting to watch. It will be a bit more exciting than this that I'm doing right now. Of course, I'm beating myself down, but it's something that it is what it is, I guess. But nonetheless, we'll be hosting her for the rest of her stream. So if you want to see and say her name, go check her out. Anyways, so here we go. I hope you guys have a good day or night. Just make sure you make it good. And as always, with the works comes new steel. Have a good one.